Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Daniil here. Guys, check out Abandonment, the last in the pre-purchase funnel. We've almost done, right? This is just one left and we good to go into the post-purchase. If you thought it's gonna be that easy, it's not. Guys, listen, this channel talks about email marketing, more for like pet brands, but again, the email marketing, Klaviyo, for e-commerce. Listen, I have literally the best like content in the world here on YouTube because I'm not like somebody who's just gonna be teaching you through some weird slides, 30-minute slides. Oh, here's what you're gonna do. Here's how you're gonna set up your campaigns. That's weird. That's dust, right? Nobody does that. Like literally nobody teaches from slides or from some stupid fucking pardon my language, from some stupid the whiteboard when people are just like drawing like, with their mouse. They can't even buy the freaking graphic tablet. So here's the action, no fluff, literally what you're gonna do. So appreciate the content, drop a like, and if you don't know who I am, my name is Daniil. I help pet e-com brands to get to that sweet six-figure with their per month with their revenue. And if you qualify, by the way, you can leave me the comment, or not even a comment. You can DM me basically on IG or Facebook, or follow the link down below or up above. Depends on where you're watching this. And follow to my calendar, making book a call. That'll be pretty sweet. So that said, let's talk about the checkout started. Basically what you're gonna do here, let's just basically talk about the meaning of it. So basically checkout started is actually I have here it's slides, but I'm not gonna again, it's just a definition here. So emails are targeting shoppers that added to cart, basically add a product to their cart and begin checkout, but they did not complete the purchase. So they mid checkout, they almost pull the trigger. Yeah, guys, do not mix it up. Abandoned cart, it's not the same as abandoned checkout. They just abandoned the cart. Here they mid checkout, they almost pulled the trigger. They just like 5% close to the purchase. So that said, let's basically again reiterate the mission of the checkout abandonment. So drive and convert the most engaged visitors. It is a follow-up sequence basically fired off and sent to someone who has added item to their cart and has gotten through the 50%. Again, you see the halfway mid, right, of the checkout, aka also known right as a mid checkout, right? So what you're gonna do here in the email one, which is this one, right? You're gonna remind people that they forgot something, right? So I recommend split testing the time between 30. Basically what you're gonna do, it's really important here. Like I cannot stress this enough, but I talk about this throughout the whole series, the whole flow series. You need to split test, right? Start from 30 minutes up to 4 hours, right? If you're testing, basically how you test here is actually I'm gonna show you again, no fluff. You wanna go to conditions, split, right? You wanna click here. You wanna go random sample. You wanna take 50%. You wanna save it. And then you basically want to copy all this content. Again, it's a two-part email series right here. But what you're going to do is basically click this three dots here, hit clone, and then put this time frame right here. And then you got to add like 30 minutes. Again, I recommend testing within like 30 minutes increments. So if we do that, right, that would be 2 hours and no minutes, right? Just start 2 hours, and then they copy this content all throughout, even with this one day, because again, one variable at a time is really important because that's the meaning of like split testing, right? So you want to split one variable at a time. That's how the logic works, right? So we're not gonna do that because again, just copy and paste that right here, right? What we're gonna do though is we're gonna go and let me pull up the So basically, the first email here is going to remind shoppers of the item or items that they left behind in their bag or cart, right? Whatever you're using in Shopify, you can just choose a bag as an icon or a cart as an icon, and basically showcase trust. You want to showcase trust. You want to show the credibility, and you want to show some maybe reviews, testimonials, just for that social proof. Don't get like too what's the advert from dropshipper for dropshippers? I don't know, but you don't want to be like a drop shipper. Basically, you want to look something like this, where it is like, again, it depends on each brand. For this brand, it's okay, but for your brand, it could be different, right? It depends on what pet brand you have and what product you solve, not solve, what problem you solve. and what product solves that problem that you sell. That's the meaning right here. So basically the first email that I have here, again, Coyotes, my agency logo, but again, just to use it as a, again, all this crafted by myself. So super like, you know, kind of like on brand, right? So you left something behind, pretty simple copy here. You enter something inevitable, so we wanted to make sure here, again guys, so actually pretty important, address this one thing I actually forgot. So I'm gonna duplicate this thing because Klaviyo does this really weird. But basically, yeah, Klaviyo really does this really weird, not with only just like not having a button to like open the different tabs, but also with having the checkout started, like fired out, like trigger included in the abandoned cart, which is really weird. And I've talked about this in the abandoned cart flow, my video on the YouTube channel. Go check it out if you haven't yet. But basically, you see the checkout abandonment and checkout started. That's how, like, you see the congruency here, pretty much makes sense, right? But if we go and again, just to remind you, it is not set up by default. You got to set it up. Actually, it's set up by default, but it's called cart abandonment, which is weird, right? So let me show you what it is, because it's pretty tough to explain you in words, you know, just like talking. So if you hit abandoned cart, and if you just, you know, it's a clear account, right? It's really weird, but when you hit abandonment cart reminder, you, for example, for some reason I should say, offered checkout started, which is wrong, because if you using this and you thinking, if you're using this as a cart abandonment like trigger, and you like treat it as a cart abandonment trigger, it is wrong, because it is a checkout started. What abandonment cart is, though, is this one. You see, added to cart. This only can be set up manually, and I have a video about it. Go check out my video on YouTube, how to, or you know, Facebook, whatever, how to set up your cart abandonment. Basically, I in like first 7 minutes I talk about how to set up this snippet of code on your website, and then I talk about extensively on cart abandonment itself. So that said, let's go through again and see what this thing is. Basically, it really is different from cart abandonment. It is included in a cart abandonment flow, which is checkout flow. But again, what you're gonna do here, super simple. You hit abandonment cart, and you basically rename it on. I'm not gonna do it right now because I have some bins, you know, like the hot buttons here on the keyboard while recording. You know, OBS is not like that. But basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna like call it checkout abandonment started, or you know, daniil or whatever your name is, right? So that said, this thing, right? This thing is gonna be is gonna be different from cart abandonment, especially the link, right? With the cart abandonment, it will be URL, which puts them into the onto the product, like the added to cart. Here, it would go them straight to the checkout. Actually, no, it would be like, it would be that product that they put in the checkout, but they can view it on the product page. So once they click that once they click that image, it'll show not the product that in the cart, but the product that has in the checkout, right? So it's a little bit different. Here though, with this button, you send them straight. You see event extra checkout URL, you send them straight to the checkout. That's the button that you're gonna send them to checkout. If you mix it up, you're fucked. All right, pardon my language again, but again, you're losing money, right? So you forgive me for cursing a little bit, right? So this is the button, you know, the call to action. This is the part of the view. Again, guys, I want to show you this, but this, you know, the dummy store that I set it up, I already talked about this many times. You know, paid plan, they do not allow checkout. So in your case, there'll be just the part of the added to checkout, and then it'll populate just right here. Now, here in this section, you want to hit them with benefits, right? So, you know, transform your, again, we're selling treats. If you did not see, in case you just, you know, stumble upon this video somewhere from the you know, from the YouTube. Basically in this video, actually I wanna refresh this a little bit, and I have actually 3 products already. So we have a new pumpkin spice soft chewy treats. So you see, I'm selling treats basically. Again, diamond store, but again, who does that? Like people are so lazy to make those videos. They just like, I'm just showing like which is the best content in the world. I set up a store for you and added the cool products, and you know, do the copy, do the creative. So Here you want to like kind of hit them with like some benefits, right? It's not like a benefits, it's like more of a features, but train your dog into the style athlete. I come up with this copy. I think it's pretty cool. Every single coyotes is crafted coyotes by me. You see like how you position that a little bit, right? You position the treat name with your brand's name, and so that treat's called your brand's name, so like it makes it super cool in terms of like word of mouth marketing. If you want to like tap into this, that's the best way to like kind of like, you know, tap into this area where you call your treats, the product, your brand's name. So if that makes sense, right? So every single coyotes, which is a treat, is crafted and formulated with I missed a space here. Formulated with the all natural ingredients only. You know, treats are packed in a biodegradable bag. Again, I was just tripping up a little bit here. I was like kind of forcing me. Again, it took me like 2 minutes. I wanted to post here, but still pretty good copy. You know, compared to like all this freaking bland genetic monotone email that just freaking polarizes people and repels people from buying from your brands, because it just sucks. If your copy sucks, like don't expect like them to like buy. Expect them to like literally ostracize from it. You know, sometimes your copy ostracize people and repel people so bad. Now, you want it, we deliver free shipping all across states and Canada. You know, it's already pretty much a benefit, right? Good creative, social media links, at Instagram. Instagram is really important. Twitter, you know, Facebook, Instagram number one. So the way you do this, by the way, again, is you go here, you would add a button, and you want to go and add Instagram. That's simple, pretty much simple, right? So hit save, go back, and I want to show you the second email. So in second email, right? Again, the meaning of the email marketing, they hit with the second email unless they didn't open the first one. So they did, check out a minimum. If they did not open this one, in one day, I hit them with the next one, right? With this one, right? You'd better come get your stuff. And emails, and email 2, you want to educate people, your customers or pet lovers or shoppers, whatever, right? What your company stands for. I know this engagement can pull the trigger, because, you know, if you educate them right, pull the trigger, conversion rate skyrocket, open rate will be higher, click-through rate is most importantly. And with the iOS 15, it'll be tough because Apple cutting off the open email, like open tracking emails. You'll be only relying on like click-through rate, I guess. So it'll be pretty tough. But again, guys, with iOS 15, again, even with my agency, right, with Coyotes, like, we don't rely on we're not like data-driven agency. We're like the advertising is like literally, you see, like with iOS 15, with iOS 14, right, the Facebook ads is pretty hard to track, right? With iOS 15, it'll be pretty hard to track. Those data agencies, they're relying on data. They have the crappiest copy. They had no half creatives. They have no idea what they're doing. They only rely on this like stupid data, right? I'm not saying it's stupid. It helps. It's e-commerce, but guys, the gates are closing. Okay, the only why my agency called Coyotes? Coyote, if you didn't know, in the statement of it, why do I use Charles Darwin's saying, it's not the strongest that survives, not the smartest that survives, but the most adaptable. And in fact, coyote, right, is the most adaptable animal in the world. It can survive everywhere, like literally the number one, nothing like above that. That's why I call my agency Coyotes. But little side note here, will survive. Everybody who owns this like a data driven agencies, right, they will not survive. They will just take off, right? Sorry, they'll not take off. Will take off, but they what's the word? Bounce off, right? They bounce off. Like they will evaporate, because, and that's a good thing. It's a pretty bad agency. If you're relying on metrics and you like don't give a crap about the copy and like the voice and the brand and all these things, you'll fall off, because advertising is not about that. Real advertising can be driven by just all these metrics. I bet you if we come like face to face with a data driven agency and with a content and the branding voice agency, we will beat them every time. Why? Because at the end of the day, your customer what matters the most, not the freaking numbers and the campaigns. 95%, it is only like the end product, right? The copy, the creative, like the message, what resonates with the audience, right? The quality, right? And the voice and the product, all these things play the role. So got a little off here, but again, guys, in the second email, you want to educate your customers why your product is so good and remind them of the items they left behind. And so what this email would look like is, actually I want to preview here. Why not? Actually, it's in a full screen. I should have done that before. But here again, guys, don't get like too creepy about that. It will be filled like with images. It will be filled with the image, but again, it doesn't work just because it only populates when somebody on the list. I'm not on the list. So this thing, it's called, let's just start with this one. Reminder, 10% off, right? When I incentivize people here. And by the way, guys, one thing to mention is that coupons, some brands are strongly against them. And actually, I don't know why, because like the coupons actually they do help move the needle. And if you don't use them, okay, if you're against them, I understand, maybe like it's not like kind of aligns with your brand, but when a person need that like little pull off, little incentive to like just hit that, if they mid checkout, in the checkout, I do strongly incentivize you to use coupons to incentivize people to pull the trigger, because guys, they're 95% through the funnel. They just need that like little push, little email, and they don't hit them up with the ad. Don't spend money on them. You have already got them. Just pull the trigger. And by the way, also mention that dollars off, right? Dollar-based discounts are performing better. Not me saying this, Shopify saying that. So that's just like one little thing to note. I'll go into this in a minute, but right now I want to explain you what this thing is. The coupon code Coyote 10%. What is that even is? This, guys, it's called Dynamic Klaviyo Coupon, and I'm not sure if there's some company out there else using this, utilizing this coupons. Sorry, not coupons. The dynamic coupons. The feature. So basically, what this is, you go here, you create a coupon. Pretty simple. You basically go again. It should be like integrated with Shopify properly. You go here, you paste your coupon, you paste the same thing right here. You choose fixed amount, percentages, or free shipping. Then you go to flows like this, and then you paste that code in this article. I'm gonna link this article in the description down below or up above, depends on where you're watching this. I post on Facebook and YouTube, just people like some there. So by the way, on Facebook group, not on Facebook group, my personal page, there's a lot of little tips on email marketing. They're precious. Like I don't send fluff. I send condensed, pure golden nuggets. So that being said, I want to link this article down below, and you can copy that. You go here, right? You copy this snippet of. I apologize about that. My camera just cut off. Got run out of memory, but we're still rolling. So, guys, this is the coupon you wanna paste, or unless you wanna get fancy here, you can even paste. Where is that? Barcode coupon, and it's gonna look like this, right? So the preview again. Basically, what dynamic Klaviyo coupon means is that you go here, right? Basically, we talked about this, right? I just showed you the coupons. You put the coupon like this, right? Like Coyote, and you put it this coupon right in this quotes, in a single quotes, and then this curly brackets, close them off with percentage signs, coupon code, and that generates that like a 8-figure, like a random figure code that is specifically provided for your prospect. So it's like an individual coupon, so that you don't end up on like some weird like Coupafon, where all the sites where they're just sharing this like a free coupons and just like completely ripping you off. So yeah, basically what you're gonna do in this email is to, again, the email second in the second two, right? You want to educate them on what your company stands for. I did not do this right here, but you want to do this again. I just did this like pretty quick, but basically, yeah, give them some coupon, maybe some like this, right? Coupon that is generated specifically for them, right? Basically coyotes, and then like slash, and then some like random number specifically for them, just so that it, adds that like personal touch to the to your buyers from your brand. Nobody does that, maybe because just nobody like aware of that, but you do right now. You are aware. So yeah, you want to give them like, you should probably head back and check out the, because these treats sell out like crazy, like, or in seconds. The product that they viewed, or not the view, the product that they added to the checkout, the product that they added to the cart and checkout and mid checkout with, it'll populate right here in a strong call to action, or a clear call to action, I should say. Now, guys, let me head back to the sites and to the slides, not the sites, to the slides. And I actually don't feel like you understood with the coupon thing. So basic, what you're gonna do here, I just like, it just bugs me right now. You wanna go here, right? Like this, Coyote 10. You wanna go to Coyote 10, right? That's not what I do it. You will hit percentages. You choose percentage, right? Let's just say 10%, or let's just say 50%, not 160, or 50%. Entire order at send time, right? Activate date at send time. Expiration never after a certain number of days, and when you include how many days you want them to. Somebody called me from Florida. I don't know who. So it's a Green Cardone's called me. I'm not joking, guys. This is the number. Like, the freaking Grant Cardone is calling me, like, from his office. You can actually tell the number. It's a Grant Cardone. This guy is like freaking crazy. He's like call center. They're crazy. So they're just selling me like $40,000 product, like $40,000 program, like on how to like run my agency and all these things. All you need it. Like, I don't need it. I have a great product, so I have a great agency. Like, why do I need to like sell it so hard? So, yeah, expiration. Never, or after a certain amount, number of days. If you inject scarcity and you like use the countdown, and I'll show you in later videos how to use countdown, like the dynamic countdown. You never want to like do. Okay, hey guys, here's the thing. Copywriting is really important nowadays, specifically with e-commerce, right? Because there are a lot of people who are cheating the system. Not cheating the system, but they are not like the goodwill interested in customers. Really, they interested in dough, right? In racks. So they basically go and set up those stores, and not brand. They don't build a brand. They build a store and tuck in that money. And when your copy sucks, you automatically join their tribe with emoji, 90% off, expired in 15 minutes, and then you load the page and there's like 15 minutes again. When it does expire, make it as expired, because they don't care, right? They just pocket the different. It's like the drop shippers is like the drop shipping store is like a bad pizza. It's like a bad pizza plate, right? It's like a bad pizza place. You order this once, yeah, it's cheap. They hit you up with an irresistible offer, like Russell Brand. Look, Russell Brand's $1. I'm like, what's the irresistible offer is, right? Increase the AOV. This is the Russell Brunson formula, guys. It's the ugliest shit. If you want to make money, go make it. If you want to build a brand and you want to make more money, like 7-figure, 8-figure, because 7-figure, the difference between 7-figure brand and 6-figure store is the brand loyalty, right? And if you hit them with the 15, like with this like little thing as 50% off, or not 50% off, I'm talking about scarcity, 50 minutes off, or 2 days left, and then you hit them with like, oh yeah, it's just like we're loaded on the page. You automatically lose that credibility with your customer. People are freaking, the brands, the 8-figure brands, they're shaking. Like they're just like seeing like just got sick. Somebody will say something weird on social media, or they fucked up on social media, right? It'll be spreading out all over the social media, right? You don't want to do that. With those brands, dropshipping stores, they don't care. They're just fucking the difference. So you don't want to be that dropshipping store. You want to care like an 8-figure brand. If you want to be an 8-figure brand, if you want to be the 8 figures, if you're not yet, you need to treat yourself. You need to like act as if you already have that brand by treating your customers and like actually like worrying about like brand loyalty, and like hit them up with like those scarcity offers that like below the page and like, oh, they're not scarcity anymore. Credibility, like loyalty, instantly loses like gets lost like this. So if it does expire in 2 days, that's what you're gonna do. That's it. Do not trick anybody in your credit coupon, and it runs, right? So that's just that simple. Again, I already have this one, so we don't need this because I already have a Coyote coupon, so it will make sense for me. So guys, that's basically it. Let's just head back to slides. And right now that it's out of the way, I want to talk about some really insights from Klaviyo, particularly like literally from Klaviyo. And they say themselves. Actually, Klaviyo has its own report on the Abandonment checkout in particular. And they analyze like over 3,000 stores that are using their platform, right? Shopify stores. Is there? I'm not even sure if there's on WooCommerce or Magento. I'm not sure. I think it's just only like a Shopify only kind of app. But they notice that they are $60 million in revenue driven over 3 months period from the abandonment, not abandonment card, not abandonment browse abandonment or side abandonment, from checkout abandonment flows alone. 60 mil in 3 months alone, 20 mil a month alone from checkout abandonment. Nobody talks about checkout abandonment. Everyone, what's the email marketing? Oh, you gotta utilize cart abandonment. But that's the email marketing. Right? It's just more steps at the funnel, right? It's just more steps at the funnel. They nurture it in the different levels here, and if you do this, that's where the shift between 6, 7, and 8 figure happens, right? 9 figures. I'm not even talking about this. 9 figure. So, abandoned checkout tend to drive 3.2x revenue than other automated flows. So, 3.2x more, guys. 3.2x more. This is nuts. Now, the pro tip I also want to give you here. I did not use it right here because, again, guys, different copy works for different brands. Every brand is different, so you need to test. How do you test? Split, condition split. Split it up, 50, right? Like I did right here, right? I split it up a time. You split up a copy, and with the subject line, what you're gonna do? You want to add variables. You add a variable, and you split test the variable, right? You go here, you hit edit variation, and you split the subject line. Now, the pre-hat also really important, right? So if we talk about the checkout abandonment, last chance for your 10% off, or you left. I gotta be careful with the OBS because as I said, right, I had a bid hot buttons here. I click something, the whole freaking video messes up. So yeah, basically I head back to slides again. You wanna try. Did I close it? You wanna try the pre-header text, right? The text that they see below the checkout, and subject line, not the checkout, Jesus, the subject line itself, right? Subject line itself here. Did you lose something? Or use, if you don't know what to use, I use this one because I think like it would be work for this brand better. But if you don't know anything about checkout, but now you know, right? Nobody talks about this on YouTube. But hey, you found this video, congratulations. And here's my action step to you. If you don't know what subject line to put in, it looks like you left something behind. Works like freaking Rolex, right? Works like freaking what's the word? Richard Mille. I'm not a big watch guy, but yeah. The pro tip: use this line if you like kind of stuck, if you haven't heard ever about the checkout flow, checkout abandonment flow. Use that one. So again, can't stress enough. A/B test really important. Pre-header text, right? The text just a little bit below than the subject line itself, and discount offers, guys. Copies again. If you have a great offer, like great product, great offer, the great offer, like again, guys, there could be two stores with a great product and great offer, but one uses like an expert copy, one uses, I think it's good copy. I think it's good copy, or expert copy, like flawless, like literally just niche down, perfect copy. Speak to that brand, tested, split tested copy. That's what I'm gonna call it. Um, the difference will be big if they pull enough money. Even like, again, guys, even like with Facebook ads, for example, right? Just by good copy, you can decrease your you can increase your CTR, you can decrease your CPA. That's how it works with the small changes. But nothing beats the first thing of all, you will need to test the discount and offers. Sorry, not discount offers, but basically the offer itself, right? What you're gonna like hit market with, and the discount offers, right? 50% off, 20% off, 10% off. Maybe the discount crushes your brain. How do you know? You need to like really split test that thing. Again, I highlighted dollar base because, again, as I said, I came back to this. They work better. They incentivize people better. Nobody uses them. Use them. Be different. Free shipping. Also, nobody utilizes them. Guys, some checkouts, like literally, I've pulled out also I know the data because I'm in the trenches a little bit. Like people abandon like checkout. You know why? Just because there's no free shipping. Literally, like they just, oh, I'm not gonna buy it. Oh, there $3 shipping? I'm not gonna buy it. I actually have a video about this. I'm gonna link it up. That's a mere the lens. I don't know where that's gonna pop up, but again, I'm gonna feel it. It's gonna be here. I know it. So if you watch it this year, I'm here. It's gonna be here, 100%. So the video that I shot maybe like 4 months ago about free and how free from the perspective of like psychology works, and this is the greatest video I've ever shot. I don't know how I mean, I didn't come up with this not being cocky. I read it in the book, a great book, but hey, I pulled out that gold nugget for you. Watch this video, please. I'll pay you money to watch this, okay? I know this video will make you so much, like it'll make you 15-fold, potentially 100-fold on whatever time you put in invest into this video. Really nitty-gritty. It's so interesting about the free offer, like the psychology of free and how it doesn't make sense. It's just a paradox of free. Like even $3, like the difference between 0 and a penny, you think it's this, but it's this. It's this. People will choose like 0 over 1 penny with like unlogical difference compared to just money, right? It's not a discount. It's a different place, as I say. Go watch the video, please. I'm just saying, please. I'm promoting this video right now. It's this crazy one. So, according to Shopify, dollar-based discounts can help increase your conversion rate by 175%. I didn't cap. So use dollar-based. Go test it. Everybody using discounts. Go test dollar-based discounts. I mean, dollars off, right? The way you do this, by the way, is you go here. Let's say the changes. Again, the dollar-based. What do I mean by that dollar-based? Coupons, right? The good old coupons, right? You go to Klaviyo with this little weird slow app. You go to coupons. And you go right here, create coupons with Shopify. If it's integrated properly, it'll pop out, be like, okay, it's a Abandonment checkout. Hey, what can I come up with? Let me think. I don't even know. Okay, let's just say, Coyote has been. Let's just say Doggo, right? Doggo. I don't know, $10, okay, $15, even 50. Okay, it's too much actually. $10, fixed amount, $10, entire order. Never. And the coupon, right? They put the coupon, and they don't get like fixed with percentages, because percentages is not money, but this is the real money. $10. So you see, like they're always like anchoring that price to something. Okay, what is $10? $10, like I can fill the tank on my Toyota Corolla or whatever, right? Or I can buy a freaking package of Frosted Flakes, for the next 3 months, or like some Winkies and shit. But you get the point. Like, money has its own place where it's like people have some like, okay, what is the $10? What is $10? They literally give me the $10. It's pretty interesting here. Let's go further. Free shipping. As I said, actually most people abandon cart due to free shipping not being included. Did include free shipping, lose a customer, lose money. Wanted to save this $3, you'll lose a customer. So, offer free shipping. Don't have to offer free shipping right away on the site because some people pay for it. But for those who want to cheat the system, but let them cheat it because it's still gonna be money, right? It's still like gonna be profitable. Like, it'll be more expensive to lose them than to have them as a buyer, right? Now, discount codes. Again, guys, when you're running a discount code, try either include scarcity, as I said, right? But be genuine about that. If it does expire in 2 hours or 2 days, do so. Okay, don't trick the system. Don't lose your brand's loyalty unless you just want to make money. Um, if you are, so I don't want you on this channel. I don't like drop shippers. For you, there's the Amazon FB. Stop freaking triggering Shopify. All right. So many bad stores. The cost of advertising is going up. There's so many problems, right? There's freaking Facebook is banning accounts just because of drop shippers because they're just scamming people like selling some crap. Again, I'm not against drop shipping if you do this the right way. The right way, in my opinion, is just to start with drop shipping if you don't have any money. But then once you have freaking 200K, 200 grand, maybe not profit, but maybe it is a profit because it's you can make some money with it. You can start a brand. People can start a brand with 200K. It's possible to start a legitimate brand, but they don't invest in the brand. They invest in the freaking GTR Stage 2 or something like that. Porsches or BMWs. Come on, guys. You could have driven a freaking P1, like a weekend, right? But you chose a freaking BMW. You're a cheap ass man. All right, so guys, for those of you again, as I said, who don't like discounts in terms of like brand integrity, or what's the word? Use like, hey, you don't have to use them if that's strongly against your culture. But what I say is that discounts they do help move the needle. High buttons. Freaking OBS are gonna freak me out. Discounts do help move the needle. They do help move the needle. Okay, so if you don't want to use them on the store, at least use them at the checkout in the email marketing that on the back end. But nobody sees that you are offering this. But still, people will see. But if you're just throwing against that, don't use them. If you kind of like don't want to show like on the front end, but still kind of give people to like that pull the trigger, at least like at the checkout, at least at the last stage, just give them an incentive. Just let them take it. Just let them take it. They're almost close. I think like the cash flow is still more important to business, in the early stages at least. So A/B split test, unless you venture in some, unless you venture by some really good capital, like venture capital, yeah, some investors. So A/B test again, guys. As I said, pre-header text, subject line, discount offers, percentages, dollar-based, free shipping, CTA, buttons and button colors. Also want to test this one because and I'm not talking only about like the emails like this, right, where you checking out these buttons, or I think it was similar to that one. But point is, like, you can split test button colors, button layouts, kind of like button copy, right? Call to action, because it's literally call to action. Like you literally call people to take actions. Like you just give them like, hey, listen, like view the product or check out or to continue to check out. You want to split test that, right? Because let me actually pull this one, and I want to see if that's just any different. Okay, view if that's any different. Okay, it's somewhat different. I caps that up. I did not bold this thing, and the letter spacing is not that dense. But yeah, pretty much. Okay, it's look a little ugly here. I don't know why it happened. Guess like I did not use the PNG format for that one. You need to really recheck your stuff. That's what I always do. Recheck the stuff even right here. I forgot this thing. Now, images. Yeah, coming back to the CTA buttons. I'm not only talking about like CTA buttons on the email. I was talking about CTA buttons on the pop-up, because how are you supposed to drive if you have like, so let's just say 6,000 visitors per day? How and the hell are you gonna drive traffic if you have like maybe weird buttons, or your buttons are not appealing, or they're just weird, they just look good, they look scammy, you know, they look, what's the adverb for Shopify dropshippers? I'm trying to like come up with this thing, but I can't. My tongue like cannot twist that thing. So on the pop-up, you also want to test buttons and buttons on it email itself when you send them the campaigns and the flows. Images really important, because again, they do not crash deliverability. Everybody who tells you this, okay, let's just be honest. On the cold email, it does. When they opted in, they basically like give you like literally explicitly give you the permission to email them with offers, but still it does not make it does not allow you to play around with a not the G Suite, with a Google Gmail, because they will put you either on promotions, or they put you on some either in spam, or even you did not pass the DMARC. It'll just it did not pass that thing because it was just so spam. They were just like, so the Gmail was so triggered, your email didn't even pass through. Actually, I wanted to show you this example from this dog brand. It's called Cannon. And here's the thing that I've noticed. Again, going a little off here, but I'm not off. It's just the cart abandonment. I just want to speak about this. I actually forgot about it. So basically, what they do is they give you this image, which is it's a pretty good image. Maybe like I would make it like a little bit less, a little bit like smaller. But the one thing that I don't like about this email, not that I don't like about this email, what I would change is where they actually messed up here. That would be the better word. So basically, I added to cart this CBD meatballs for my dog, right? Again, as a pet niche, we're in a pet niche. Coyotes is, again, as I said, right? We only serve the pet e-com brands, right? We specialize in that niche in email marketing specifically, right? I added this to my card, and what I did is like I abandoned it specifically, right, intentionally, and opted in on the list, and it hit me up with this call to action. The thing is, nothing wrong with this image, but because it's supposed to drive me back to that image, but with the email button though. It's supposed to drive into the cart. You know how to do this? You go to the button. You change the URL with your Shopify URL, and then /cart. Right? They could have done that. They could have done it easily, and they could have like got me one step closer to the checkout if they did like this. And I added to cart. I remember I added to cart. I removed this. Okay, I have just like not get spam again, but I like just push that in, and like literally, I go back and I see my product there in the cart, but they did not do that. Stupid mistake, but money gets lost like this. You're losing money, bro. Whatever you're paying on, or if you're not, bro, whatever you're paying for Klaviyo as a service fee, right? If you have like a 10,000, subscribers, 100,000. A million, 2 million, 3 million, whatever, right? You're paying some fee to the Klaviyo. This mistake could have paid. Prevention of this mistake could have paid for Klaviyo 2 months ahead. Okay, because it's just like that simple. This like little thing, right? You get penalized by the rules of the universe for like not including this. Okay, so images, guys. The images also play a really important role here, because listen, as if I just showed you, right? Like this email, like what would I change about this one? Probably nothing, but like this image, I would just like I would resize it a little bit. I would just make it smaller, so that it doesn't take up too much space, and I can just scroll a little bit like closer to this one. Or again, not that that's something wrong with this page or this image, right? Again, what I'm trying to say here is that you want to split test. Always want to split test images. They really play important. It's like creative, basically. You want to split creative? Yeah, you do. that's basically the idea of the Facebook ads, right? So Send time, right? Is it like a 9 PST or EST, right? Is it, east west, what? Is it east coast or west coast or midwest? You want to test the times because they're always different, right? The 4 hour different, maybe there's like like 8 a.m. in Cali, or it's a 12 p.m. already in New York, or New Jersey, or whatever, right? It's like you want to split the time. If you're drop shipping, if you're shipping into Canada, you see like this drop shipping or like begging in my head. If you're shipping to Canada, or if you're shipping like just basically all across North America, right? Canada, US, the time difference is really is really big. So send time really really matters. Now the layout, by layout I mean like how it looks. What's the buttons? What's the synergy of like the palitra I forget the word. Basically like what colors do you use? Do they like match together? Do they play out together? Time delays. Cannot stress enough. Maybe like one of the most important thing to test is time delays. Again, as I said, right, within 30 minutes increments, right? From 30 to 4 hours, you want to test all the time. If by this I mean like hour 30, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2:30, right? 3:30. 4:30, all these things. And so like the way you would test timing, guys, like something wrong with my camera, I don't know what happens, but basically what you're gonna do here is when you split test time, is you want to go to this random sample, right? 1 hour 30 minutes, 2 hours. You see, you test like this, and this plays a big role, because one thing that I also want to give you as a tip is when you for example selling and we'll go into this later when I'm going to be talking about the replenishment flows, win back, right? Like the bus purchase, right? The next stage of this little email series, not an email series, maybe like the one and only on YouTube. Lately I'm giving away there are some courses out there, and they fucking they almost don't have this level of knowledge. So much fluff there, so much water on YouTube. Don't even watch these videos. They just what do they do? They just clearly just write out on the with their mouse or with their cursor. They're drawing on freaking free apps and on this whiteboard. Freaking digital gurus. Yeah. So again, polarizing other agencies, polarizing other trash. Listen, guys. One tip that I want to give you is you need to educate your customers. You need to educate your customers on how to use your product, because guess what? If you're using, for example, if let's just say you're selling meatballs, CBD or whatever, meatballs, or in my case, right, I'm selling treats, right? I'm selling treats, or pumpkin spice soft chewy treats. So it's like a beef jerky for dogs, blah blah blah. That's pretty cool, right? So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna educate your customers with email, right? you don't want to do that with Google Ads or something like that, because it'll cost you money, right? You want to put them on email, and you want to educate them on how to use your product properly. And once they understand, okay, for example, I need to train my dog, the education process starts when you start in the thank you flow, which is the first flow of the post purchase, which I'm gonna be shot later down the line, a little bit later, or already shot it by the time you're watching this, right? So go watch it. I'll link it if I ever do it, but I'll do it 100%. You need to educate your customers. Once they buy the product, right, they waiting for you to. Again, guys, if when they bought a product from you, they are checking their inbox. They're really worried about, okay, is there email update? They're checking because they paid money, and that's where the education happens. You kind of want to educate their customers on how to use your product. Do they need to take two? Do they need to give 2 treats per training? Dumbest thing that I've ever said, but do they need to give 2 treats at the same time, maybe, or do they need to spend a whole bag on treats? How do they train? How many treats or how many reps their dog should perform? So 17 in a day, ups and downs, down or out or sit or go back, come back, how many times? maybe like 90. So 90 treats, you calculate 90 treats, right? My package contains 110, so that's like one package. 90 treats maybe like too much. I'm not sure. Like I don't have a dog. Like I don't own a dog. Like that, the one that is like you gotta train, because like, you know, like sit down, like all this, like he like freaking rides in circles. I don't have that dog like yet, but like logically, you know, right? You know, like how many treats should a dog eat, for example, per training, right? And I've started. I mean, I see the videos is like maybe like around 35, you know, treats servings like per training, right? And something like that. So how many treats in the pocket? You calculate that. Okay, so my package gets used up like literally in 2 days. It's gone. Or now you want to ask yourself, how many days do they train their dog per week? Maybe 2, or if they 9 to 5, okay, maybe 2, right? So, or 3. Let's just say 2. So okay, 2 per week, 6 per month, right? 6 per month, and it like lasts for so six times, right? And one package lasts like for 2 trainings. So now you know that they have a two trainings per week. So actually it's not 6, it's 8. It's 8 trainings per week. Now like 8 trainings per week only lasts for 2 trainings, one package, 4 packages. And so okay guys, in like and you want to sell them 4 packages either at the same time with a huge discount, or what I call it, you know, breakdown discount, or you want to like remind them, hey listen, you want to buy a package, because your your servings gets used up. You're running out of stuff, right? You don't run out of stuff. So here's your new package. And so okay, if they gets used up, okay, so it's a month, right? 4 packages for a month. So in the next month you want to hit them up, or if they bought a 1, you want to hit them up like in a week, right? In a week with a new package, like literally in a week with a new package, right? Because they need it. And then once you do this, once they buy it, micro commitment, on the 3rd week, once they need this package again. Okay, I don't think like people will like do this crap with like packages. I think they're gonna like, you know, buy Optum. But if they buy Optum, let's just say they bought like 12, but they, you know that 4 packages used in a month, 12 by 4, and it's like what 3 months you want to hit them with your package. But again guys, you can't like have those like that far. You can't have a packages that far away, because your email marketing will be in shambles. Okay, your email marketing will be in shambles. You want to have like, okay, what do I sell on my Shopify store? Am I sell like 1 package just for a try? Am I sell like how many like this dog treats in the package? If it's 6, okay, 4 gets used up in a month, so I need to hit him up with like a month in 1 week, right? That's how you're thinking about this. If you're too far away, again, you maybe like create different flows, but again, it gets complicated as you have like different packages and all these things. But again, it's all can be set up in Klaviyo. But you need to know, if it takes 4 packages, again, I know it sounds complicated, I'm already just ripping up a little bit, but if it takes 4 packages for them to train for the whole month, you want to hit them up, and they buy 12 packages, hit them in 3 months. If they buy 4 packages, hit them in a month. If they buy 2 packages, you want to hit them in 2 weeks. You get the point, right? And that's like when you educate them, right? You start building those flows, and you hit them up with it 2 weeks, right? Or in this case, you not like 14 days, but 12 days, just to give them like the time to like repurchase and all these things, right? Get them used to your product, and like, so they're like running out of it. Because if you hit them with like the wrong time, they'll skip the email, and once you send them like 2 enough, like they just get burned out, right? So you need to really like win that timing game, and I cannot stress this enough, because that's the most important and the hardest one, and the only way to do this is to educate your customers. That's just that simple, right? So I know it's been a freaking long video. I know it's a long video. All right, I know it's a long video, but the amount of value that I'm sharing right here is ineffable and incomparable with other even courses. The courses, like, I bought some courses, guys. They're 5 minutes, okay? They're not going too in depth, or they're not like just like digging too deep into like e-commerce, really. And I'm due. Maybe I'm overdoing it. Leave me a comment, like, leave some feedback. Maybe I shouldn't go like too hard on it. But guys, we're done. We're officially done with the pre-purchase funnel. But don't relax, because we're going into post-purchase, and I will not give up. I will keep making those videos, and even more copywriting, email copy, right? All the tracking. Guys, you need to prepare yourself for iOS. My mission right now may be like preparing you for iOS 15 right now. iOS 15 will come, and if you're like on data, trust me, you are effed for real. Like, you for real effed. You'll be out of business easily. So be prepared. Know how to use the copy. And if you don't like waste time like this, you're not wasting time like this. I mean, if you are really busy and if you think this is the waste of time, okay, I'm not judging you. You can hit me up on IG or an FB, or follow the link in my calendar to book in a call. To book in a call and work with my agency. Work with me. I have an agency. It's a perfect agency for me marketers. If you have a pet brand, it should be a no-brainer, because we specialize in this thing, and we know all the copy, all the tricks, and pet niche that works. Guys, it was Daniel Lid. I don't want to drag on for too much. I'll see you in the next video when we're going to be talking about the post-purchase. Thank you, Flo.